张老师，欢迎您。
你好，主持人。
Hello, Jay. Here I know that this is actually the second time you pay visit to Xi'an.
It is, yeah.
Why you pay back again to Xin Xin Center?
Well, I found quite a connection. This is my 中国妈妈，我是陕西人。
我是陕西人。
That's I needed to come back because I have a connection to this place and to this culture, and to the people of Xi'an and China, and I appreciate them and I appreciate these children, and they're not just a place that I visit. They're a place in my heart, and they mean everything to me.
张老师，平时姐怎么称呼你呢？
他一直叫我妈妈。
妈妈。
哎，
有什么特殊的含义吗？为什么要这样叫？
因为我也是真的把他们不管国内的还是国外的这些志愿者都当自己的孩子。我曾经说过，我说虽然上天赐给了我给了我一个智力上有障碍的这个孩子，但是呢，又恩赐给我那么多的志愿者儿女，还有这么优秀的美国儿子，真的特别好，特别好，特别幸福。
和正常儿童成长中思考与交流方式的日渐成熟正相反，自闭症的孩子仿佛一直在退化，他们不愿与人对视，会不知疲倦地重复一个动作。可是在 Jay 看来，不是他们生就孤独，而是我们不懂他们的世界。
Mama Zhang just now has also mentioned sometimes those kids or boys, they probably have kind of violent tendency. So my next question is, have you ever felt, is there any volunteers feeling scared or afraid sometimes?
I came to the school, I brought a Chinese student with me who's a very good friend of mine. And when we left the school in the taxi, he confided in me that he was actually scared around those children. And he told me that he was embarrassed to be scared around those children. I explained to him that it was okay and that that's actually a normal reaction, but that's the problem. The problem is that is normal. I don't think we should be scared. I think we're scared because we don't know them, we don't understand them. We tend to put them away where we don't have to experience them.
This is also the key problem between the normal people and the autistic children, that we are not understanding them.
And I think it takes more patience and compassion. I've spent hours threading blocks onto strings over and over, chuang, chuang, you know.
Is this the way you began to start conversation or communicate with those kids?
Yeah, there's different activities that just take repetition, cognitive ability, and the teacher that I worked with first, Xie Lao Shi, she sat me down with the students and she showed me these things, and Lian, they would draw 2 dots on a piece of cardboard and we would connect the dots over and over and over and get the children to flip it over and just keep going. Through repetition, they begin to recognize what they're doing. Autistic children in particular, they have an incredible ability to memorize things and to learn things, so that's something perhaps that we need to pay attention to and tap into.
他们是一群患自闭症的孩子，他是一位来自美国的志愿者。他们在这所小小的特殊儿童中心结下了不解之缘。自我封闭的孩子怎么才会接纳这位来自异国的大哥哥？他们之间又发生了什么？本期话题：让我温暖你孤独的世界。
And how did the kids respond to you when you are doing that for them?
That's an interesting question because not understanding how much patience it took, I felt at first as though they weren't responding. I felt like, how could this possibly make any difference? It feels sometimes as if you're meeting them for the first time every day when you walk in, and you think, I don't see how I could possibly get them to respond if they don't remember me and they don't remember what I show them. But after a period of time, a much shorter period of time than I actually first thought, you see that they do respond. They begin to accomplish things on their own, and they remember, and they respond, and they recall. After some time working with Cheng Zhongfei when she was 4 years old last year, after about 3 weeks of seeing her almost every day, she finally began to recognize me.
Oh, really?
And the teachers would tell me when I came into the school, she would recognize my voice down the hall and know that I was there. She would cry for me, and I'd go get her and she'd stop crying. Last year, many of the children, in particular Feifei, used to pull on my arm hair, and then they would.
Very interesting in that.
Yeah, they would.
Because Chinese people don't have so much hair.
No, that's something that I definitely have.
Yes.
I considered shaving it off, but I chose not to because the children have fun playing with it. But Feifei's mom told me this year that last year, after I left, whenever she would see people with hair on their arms, she would pull on it and say, "Jie, Jie." And that's something.
That's a response.
That's something that most people would not expect that an autistic child could do.
Right.
But obviously, she made a connection, you know, and she remembered it. And I thought that was pretty astounding.
So I suppose you have very good relationship with those kids, right?
I feel I do. That's what gives me hope with these children and that's, I mean, I don't claim to have all the answers or to understand the mysteries of autism. But what I do see is that in the 3 months that I've spent with these children, I see these little things happening. I see a difference happening in a short period of time. And so that's what makes me believe wholeheartedly that if you spend more time understanding these children, working with these children, who knows what they can accomplish and what we can accomplish with them.
虽然张妈妈不懂英语，她和 Jie 的交流主要靠用手比划。然而发生在培训中心的一个个故事，让他们建立起深厚的感情。这里的孩子也慢慢喜欢上了这位热心的美国大哥哥。